What's up guys, Ryan Forrest here, and in today's video I'm going to show you the easiest, fastest way to become more attractive to women by creating a halo effect. So the halo effect is basically a cognitive bias named by psychologist Edward Thorndike that is the tendency for our opinions of one aspect of a person's character to affect our opinions about the rest of the person's character. So you're going to do one simple thing that will create a halo effect around you and make everything you do and say much more attractive. Guys, you can be leading, dominant, fun, charismatic, all this other stuff, but if you don't do this one thing right, it probably will not matter that much. When I did this one thing, it changed the way girls looked at me forever. Guys, this one thing is to change up your style. I know it's hard. I know you don't want to do it. Change sucks, right? But when you change up from dressing like your mom taught you how to dress, like my mom taught me how to dress, love you mom, no offense, to creating your own style that works for you, that really accentuates your features, then you are going to become much more attractive. Now, this creates the halo effect because when people look at you and they see a good-looking, well-dressed man that takes care of himself, cares about his appearance, without them even meeting you, that makes them think, oh, he must be a pretty cool dude. He does this right, halo effect, everything else he does is more valuable. So if you're dressed poorly, it also creates a negative halo effect that makes people think that your character isn't as great, even if you're awesome. So there's 3 ways that I'm going to show you today. There's a lot more things that you can do, but 3 ways I'm going to show you today that are going to quickly change up your style. All right, the first thing you're going to do is wear clothes that fit. Right, so instead of these baggy clothes that make you look like you're from the inner city and don't give a shit what people think about you, you're going to dress yourself in clothes that accentuate your body. I'm not saying skin tight, but clothes that fit you well. They don't have the extra baggage around. They're a nice, slim fit for you. 2, you're going to create your own signature style, and you're going to wear it often. Now, Steve Jobs was no expert dresser, but he wore the same thing every single day, and people knew who he was. That was like his signature. Right? It made him stand out by actually doing the same thing every day. So, for you, you want to find something that goes along the lines of your character. So if you're more well-educated, Wall Street type, making a lot of money, maybe you want to be wearing a tailored suit every day. If you're more like me and you want more of the bad boy image, you're going to be doing the dark jeans, black V-necks, some other accessories, some boots, something along those lines, right? But you want to find something that fits your style. If you're sort of a geeky guy and you try to pull off the bad boy look, it's going to be very incongruent, and people are going to instantly pick up on that, and they're not going to like it because you're being disingenuous with the world. The third thing you're going to do is get a good haircut. So it's actually been a couple weeks for me, but when you get a good haircut, it changes everything. That's like the finishing touches on your perfect outfit. So I was watching the Euro Cup finals a few months back, and I noticed that every single one of these soccer players had these dope-ass haircuts that really made them stand out, and they all looked much more attractive. So guys, by doing these 3 things, by creating a signature style, wearing clothes that fit, and getting yourself a good haircut, you're going to become much more attractive. Now, there's a lot more that goes into this stuff, understanding style, becoming a handsome guy. And I actually learned this stuff from a guy that I know personally, Ryan McGinn. He's the handsome guy expert. So if you want to learn a lot more and become a lot better dressed to create the halo effect around yourself, I'm going to recommend you check out Ryan McGinn's stuff. I'm going to put a link below, and that will get you much faster results. But for now, work on getting your signature style, wearing clothes that fit, and getting a nice haircut. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you on the next one.